Okay, so this is Surah Hashr, ayat number 15, para number 28. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كمثل الذين من قبلهم
كمثل الذين قبلهم.
Rahim, Shamil and Kamil, I want to hear your voice. قبلهم قريبا ذاقوا وبال أمرهم ولهم عذاب أليم. كمثل الشيطان إذ قال للإنسان اكفر فلما كفر قال إني بريء منك إني يخاف الله رب العالمين. فكان عاقبتهما عاقبتهما أنهما في النار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء الظالمين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون. لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. وتلك الأمثال
وتلك الأمثال
نضربها
نضربها
للناس
للناس
لعلهم يتفكرون.
لعلهم يتفكرون.
Okay, listen very, very, very carefully and mark in your Quran. Okay, these ayah, 1 minute, from here till here. Okay, these are only three ayats. Okay, from here till here. Everyone try to memorize these ayah from here till here without looking, and this is very easy. Most of the ayats have only Allah's name. Okay, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, Al-Salam, Al-Mu'min, Al-Muhaymin, Al-Aziz, Al-Jabbar, Al-Mutakabbir. Most of them are Allah's name. Al-Khaliq, Al-Bari, Al-Musawwir. The benefit of memorizing this ayat from here till here, normally everyone memorize this ayah. Okay, the benefit of memorizing this ayah is the riches of memorizing this ayah is that 70,000 angels pray for you when you recite this in Fajr or in the morning. Okay, not Fajr, in the morning. So 70,000 angels Allah appoint for you, and they pray for you till Maghrib time. Okay, till Maghrib time they pray for you. And if you reside in the Maghrib, then Allah appoints 70,000 angels who reside, who make dua for you till Fajr. Okay, so 2 times a day if possible, because these ayats are very, very easy. When you start memorizing, you will feel, oh, these are all Allah's name, as-samawat, al-ard, al-aziz, al-hakim. If these ayah is very, very simple. If you will read 2 3 times, you will feel like, oh, I memorized this ayah. Okay, the benefit of reading this ayah, or you can make it habit to read these 3 ayah in namaz, because at least you can read 2 ayah in namaz, the short 2 ayats in namaz, right? To finish your 1 rakat. Okay, so make it habit, memorize it, and read this ayah in your salah. Okay, if you can recite other than salah time, it's very, very good, because when my father passed away, I made this habit to recite this, and I make dua for him. Oh Allah, appoint 70,000 angels for him who can make dua for my father. So then I realized, oh, it's Maghrib time now. If I will read this for him, so Allah will appoint 70,000 angels and they will pray for him till Fajr. Okay, so it is very, very good. If someone passed away, you can read for them, and Allah appoints some angels who will continuously, make a dua for the person who passed away. Okay, and for yourself as well. So recite, make it habit, recite this ayah every single day in the morning. So you will be in the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through angels, and they will make dua for your safety, for your success, for your health, for your wealth, for your everything, inshallah. They will take care for your everything. There is a dua which, there is a dua which we read in the morning and which we read in afternoon. Okay, so that card, or that the morning askar, the morning dua, this ayat is included. Okay, so if you will memorize, because those are, some other ayats as well, so I'm not talking about those lines. Some are from ayah, some are from the duas or hadith. Okay, but I'm not talking about them, but this is particularly this much benefit. Okay, so inshallah, read for yourself, make dua for yourself, for your parents, for your family, include everyone. So Allah will appoint the angels, and inshallah it will be beneficial. They will make dua for your forgiveness and for your jannah, and for everything, whatever you can imagine. They will make like 70,000. If every single angel is making a dua, so feel it, like 70,000 angels are making dua from morning till afternoon. So how much dua you will collect from the angels, and you all know that the duas of angels never ever rejected back. Okay, so make it habit to memorize this dua. And one more thing in this ayah, which is very important to explain to you all. From here, see, La yastawi ashabun nari wa ashabul jannah. La means no. Yastawi means it cannot be equal. Yastawi, it cannot be equal. What two things cannot be equal? Ashabun nar, the people who will go in nar. Nar means Jahannam. Ashab means people. The people who will go in Jahannam cannot be equal. if you compare with the people, wa ashab, the people in Jannah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining in this ayah, don't ever think that if I will do the sins, I will be equal, or I will be having the same spot the people who are getting for going in Jannah. No. La yastawi. Allah is clearly telling you la yastawi. No, it is not possible. It is not possible that these two categories will be equal at the day of Qiyamah. Which two categories? Ashabun Nar, the people of Jahannam, and the people of Jannah. They cannot be equal. Ashabul Jannati, the people who will go in Jannah, Humul Faizun, their status will be very, 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 very high. So don't ever think that these two people will be equal at the day of Qiyamah and Allah will, just feel little mercy and Allah will say, okay, now I'm not sending you in Jahannam because you are Muslim, go in Jannah. No, everything will be on the base of your deeds, and these two cannot be equal. Allah is clearly telling us in this ayah. Law anzalna, and Allah is explaining in the ayah. This ayah is very, very important. Law anzalna hazal Quran. Allah is telling you, if. Law means if. Anzalna, if I send this Quran, if I reveal. Anzalna means reveal. We read this word in Surah Qadr, inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling in this ayah, if I reveal this Hazal Quran, this Quran, Haza means this, Quran means Quran. If I reveal this Quran, ala jabalil lara'aita, ala jabal means mountain. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that I revealed this Quran to Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the source to forward this Quran to you all. But rather than sending this Quran to Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if I send this Quran on a mountain, Allah is explaining, if I'll send this Quran on a mountain, la ra'aitahu khashiyam, it start, shaking. It start like how, I don't know the exact word, when you are feeling really, really, really fear. What word you can use? Tremble?
Trembling, yeah.
Trembling, right? So the mountain, the entire whole mountain start trembling. Why? Khashiyam, because of the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khashiyam mutasaddiyam min khashyatillah. The fear of Allah is this much that the mountain will start, trembling. The mountain will start, feeling a kind of fear that it starts shaking. But why? We Muslims, why we people do not feel when we read Quran? Why we do not feel the trembling or the fear? Because we don't understand. Like, we don't understand what is the weight of this Quran, what is the meaning of this Quran, what is the value of this Quran. That's why we do not even think like how hard. Like when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, if I reveal this Quran on mountain. Mountain said, no, please don't send this Quran on me because it's heavy. I cannot bear this pressure. I cannot bear the weight of this Quran. Weight of means Quran is, it's very hard to act upon. It's very hard to follow all the rules and guidance. But human take it very, very, very easy. وَتِلْكَ الْأَمْثَالُ نَضْرِبُهَا لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. This is the example, and linnas means all the people have to think. Like, if mountain is not ready to take this Quran, why human is ready to take it? Why human say it's easy, like I will read it, okay, I'll go to my Quran class, I'll read the Quran. They are taking it so easy. Why? Because they don't understand the value. They don't understand what's gonna happen at the day of Qiyamah if they will not follow the guidance of this Quran, if they will not take the guidance from this Quran, if they will not follow the rules of this Quran. So what happened? Actually, we do not understand, so we do not worry about it, right? Actually, the problem is we do not understand the meaning. We do not understand how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, giving the reminders in this Quran. So we take it easy, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining us in these ayah that mountain said, I am not ready to take this load. I am not ready to take this Quran on me. then start trembling because of the fear. No, Allah, please don't. But Muslim, every single heart is memorizing the Quran, keeping the Quran in the heart. Every single Muslim is reciting. They are spending time reading the Quran, but taking it so easy. They are reading. They are just closing it, and they are not feeling worried like what I'm reading. They will, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining all those Muslims you will face at the day of Qiyamah. La yastawi ashabun nari wa ashabul jannah. No, they both will be not equal at the day of Qiyamah. They both will be different. Ashabun nar cannot be equal with ashabul jannah. The people of Jahannam cannot be equal with the people of Jannah. You have to sit, you have to understand, you have to follow the guidance if you want to be successful at the day of Qiyamah. Because Ashabul Jannati Humul Faizun, those people who will go in Jannah will be on the higher status, or will be at the at the place where they will be feeling satisfied, and will be free from all the punishments and everything. Okay, and Allah gave this example. And now let's start with the last ayah, and I hope you all will memorize and make it habit, because the time when I was in my madrasa and I was reading this ayah, and when my teacher explained me, I make it habit from that day. I don't know how many years, but from that day I make it habit that memorize the dua and start reading. Sometime if I didn't get time to read separately, I add this ayahs in my namaz and I read it in namaz. Okay, so at least I feel like okay, I didn't miss it. I read it. Okay, so this is the ayah and the ayah of Surah Baqarah. It is very important to recite the last part of Surah Baqarah. There are two ayats, okay, only. So if Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said in Hadith, the person who recite the last part of Surah Baqarah before sleeping, that surah will be enough for him at the day of Qiyamah. Okay, so make it habit to memorize those ayah of Surah Baqarah of Amana Rasul. It is starting from Amana Rasul. Memorize those ayah, make a photocopy from your Quran paper and stick somewhere. How I memorize, I make a photocopy. Now it's hard, like open the Quran every single time and memorize. So either make a wallpaper on your laptop. So every day when you will see, one time you will read, it will be your habit to read, and then it will automatically memorize. Or because Surah Baqarah last part was little longer than this, so what I did, I make a photocopy of the Quran paper and I paste it on my dressing table mirror. So whenever I go to sleep and whenever I wake up, I start reading, and then by reading every single day, it automatically memorizes. So the thing which you want to memorize, make a photocopy or make a wallpaper on your screen, on your laptop, so it will make it easy for you to memorize it in 2 or 3 days, inshallah. Okay, so do it, okay, and make it your wallpaper and feel it like okay, 2 3 days, or whatever surah you are doing, either Surah Humaza or whatever surah. Very easy way to make a wallpaper on your screen, and whenever you will open your laptop or whatever, it's Chrome or whatever, so it will remind you, okay, you were memorizing this, and then this way it will be easy for you to memorize anything, whatever you want. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي
والله
والله
الذي
الذي
لا إله إلا هو
لا
لا
إله
إله
إلا
لا إله
إلا هو
إلا هو
عالم الغيب
عالم
عالم
الغيب
الغيب
والشهادة
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 هو الرحمن الرحيم
والرحمن
والرحمن الرحيم
والله الذي
هو الله
والله
الذي
الذي
لا إله إلا هو
لا
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 إله
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 إلا هو
الملك القدوس السلام
الملك القدوس
سلام
السلام
المؤمن المهيمن
مؤمن
مؤمن المهيمن
العزيز الجبار المتكبر
عزيز
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 الجبار
الجبار
متكبر
المتكبر
سبحان الله
سبحان الله
عما يشركون
أما
أما
عما
يشركون
يكون
يشركون
والله الخالق
والله
والله
الخالق
الخالق
البارئ
البارئ
المصور له
المصور
المصور
له
له
الأسماء الحسنى
أسماء
أسماء الحسنى
حسنى
حسنى.
Asmaul Husna means Allah's name. Okay, the 99 names of Allah is called Asmaul Husna. Asma means name, Husna means beautiful. Okay, Asmaul Husna, 99 names of Allah is called Asmaul Husna. Beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, Auzubillah. Yusabbihu lahu
يسبح
يسبح
له
ma fi samawati
له في
ما
السماوات
في السماوات
wal ard
والأرض
والأرض
wa huwa al-azizul hakim.
وهو
وهو العزيز الحكيم.
When you will read without qirat, then you will feel that this is very easy. Huwallahu alladhi la ilaha illahu. This we read in the Allah's name every single day. So these two lines are similar. Huwallahu alladhi la ilaha illahu. Huwallahu alladhi la ilaha illahu. Okay. Alimul ghaibi wa shahada huwa rahmanur rahim. Then again, هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المحيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. This is the addition word. Okay. Otherwise, rest of the entire whole line is Allah's name. Okay. Then again, هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. Okay. So inshallah, make this, your wallpaper, wall screen, whatever, and then inshallah start memorizing it. If you will read every single day, it will automatically help you to memorize. Okay. So I am not reading the entire whole ayah together because already it's too late for you guys. Okay. So inshallah, tomorrow I'll be taking a competition for the Surah Mujadila. I'm leaving this Surah Hashr, because I was thinking to include Surah Hashr too, but because of this ayah, I'm leaving. So inshallah, when next time I will include Surah Hashr, so I will listen these ayah without looking, and then I will give point on this one as well. Okay. So inshallah, I start memorizing this when I send you, when I was teaching Zara, and I send you in a breakout room. Start memorizing this, and tomorrow please remind me. I will revise all the Ramadan duas, the first 10 days, middle 10 days, end 10 days, and the Ramadan dua, Rajab dua. So we will revise everything, because Alhamdulillah, you all know this, you all know all these duas. Okay. So I will revise one time, so it will be easy for you to revise all the duas. So I just don't want to focus the duas which we have already done. I want to focus the dua which we didn't finish last year, and the new duas. Like I think we didn't finish the Taraweeh dua, and I don't know. Like I want to review the Ramaz one time before Ramadan. Okay, so I just don't want to spend too much time in the Ramadan dua, because I know that you all know Ramadan dua very well. Okay, so I did with my morning class, and I was thinking, like, if you want to revise, you can also go on the YouTube. You can listen from them. I was revising with my morning class, and I was thinking, like, oh, okay, I will do with the evening class as well, but these ayats are very, very important to explain. Okay, that's why I didn't start the Ramadan one. This is very, very important. Take your Quran, mark that from here till here, if you recite 70,000 angels will make dua for us. So whenever you will open your Quran, it will remind you, okay, these are the ayah. Because when I was in my madrasa, and my teacher explained something to me, she always asked us to write in the Quran. So what happened after finishing my Quran with the madrasa? Everything is not in my memory. So sometimes something happened, like, okay, she said, okay, if you have a bad eye, you have to recite this ayah. So I keep thinking, okay, what was the ayah? But once you were writing your Quran, so whenever I open my Quran, it's easy for me. Okay, my teacher told me this, about these lines and about this surah. So it automatically remind everything to you. Okay, so today, please make it habit. Whatever Quran you use at home for your reading, just write these in your Quran, and And inshallah, it will be helpful for rest of the entire whole life that you will remember that, okay, these are the ayah. If I will memorize and I will recite, Allah will appoint 70,000 angels for you in the morning or in afternoon, inshallah. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll read the dua. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi.
Subhanallah.
Subhanallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Nastaghfiruka
أستغفرك
wa natubu ilaik.
ونتوب
Subhana
إليك
rabbika rabbil izzati
رب العزة
amma yasifun.
عما يصفون
وسلام على المرسلين
والسلام
والحمد لله رب العالمين.
والحمد لله رب العالمين.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
السلام
وعليكم
عليكم
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Okay, Allah
Allah
Hafiz and
Hafiz.
pray Maghrib, okay?
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.